What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to Grimm. Today we're meeting another one of these teens on Dr. Phil that just really have an issue with being a kind and nice person. Make sure you guys watch until the end of this one because this girl, she has some very serious problems with her parents and it's kind of mind-blowing how mean they are to each other. But without further ado, let's just meet these parents first and see their side of the story.
Is that true? You guys are lost. You're out of options. You don't know what to do.
Yes, sir.
Well, that's not really the answer Dr. Phil probably wanted to hear. So, I mean, we just started this video and they already just up and admitted that they are at a loss of how to even get through to their daughter. According to them, she gets triggered and freaks out at them and lashes out just about 24/7. I guess it makes sense though, because usually, you just get counseling or just parent your child like normal. But if you're getting to the point where you're starring on Dr. Phil, it's probably past the point of being easily fixable. Let's just say that.
Would it be fair to say that you feel like you're hostages right now in your home?
Yes, sir.
Bro, what I want to know is how these two grown adults consider themselves to be in a hostile environment in their home. Like they're being held captive or something. It's just your teenage daughter that's causing you all this grief. How could she possibly be that bad to where they are like on edge, and letting her control the entire household? Why are they giving her that power as their kid? You guys should be the one laying down the law. Like, you realize you're the parents, right? Just discipline your child and try to talk to them about why they're behaving that way. And if not, work on getting past that and maybe, I don't know, get them some counseling or something. But you can't just shut down and be like, oh shoot, I don't know what to do. She's got us held captive in our own home. I guess we just gotta let her boss us around all day.
When we don't give her 5 minutes after she has had an outburst, if we do not give her a moment to herself, that's a trigger. If we don't let her have her phone, that's a trigger.
Mom, I need my TikToks in my life. Give me my phone back right now. I mean, that should be kind of obvious that a teenager would flip out about having their phone being taken away. But I mean, I cut out a little bit of this show beforehand, because the mom spends about a minute going over all the ways that her daughter gets triggered and angry. I mean, it sounds like they have to be completely just walking on eggshells pretty much every day in their own home just to avoid giving their daughter a full-blown rage attack and going on a rampage throughout the house. That's gotta be a terrible way to live. I mean, like I said before, these two are the parents. They should be the ones that are telling her how to behave and not feeling like they have to appease their daughter just because she is prone to freaking out. Get her some counseling for her anger and, I don't know, talk to her like a normal human instead of this weird monarch that lives inside your house and controls everything you and your husband do.
Here's what happened when Bibi asked her daughter for a bite of chicken.
I hate you!
Oh, I take it back now. This is a whole other level of crazy. Yeah, I can kind of see why the parents want to avoid having this little demon screaming all over the house. I mean, you really get that mad at your parents wanting a bite of chicken? I don't even know what, started this, but I'm guessing the chicken was probably cooked for you for dinner by these parents, so I don't know. This is just a mess in this household, and it's kind of crazy to witness.
At that point, you were actually spanking her.
I don't think we even spanked her, but yeah, I was going.
Well,
to
actually,
go
you
that way. Did we?
Oh shoot, did we? Well, I must have forgotten that one. My bad, I forgot I went with the old belt technique like it was the 1970s. My bad, Dr. Phil, thanks for exposing me like that. This dude is trying to front like he wasn't doing that, and then boom, you're just completely outed as a liar, and they even got the freeze frame ready and blasted that up onto the big screen right as you said that. Big yikes for me on that one.
When you confront the rage with an equal level of intensity, it just ratchets up, right?
That's exactly right.
That's not working.
No, it's not.
And she's getting bigger and she's getting stronger.
Yes, sir.
That makes her sound like a Pokemon. She's about to evolve. You guys have to learn how to talk to her like a normal person and discipline her. That way, before she's, too powerful and can overtake both of you. Thus making the house officially hers, and she is her own boss from then on out. I really don't understand what is so hard to grasp either for these parents. Like, they're acting like they have tried every which way possible, but so far, it just seems like they're terrible at treating her with respect, and as a result, she lashes out. I don't know about you guys, but that seems like a pretty logical response to me. Like, humans are bound to react like that when put in that exact situation, especially with someone in a position of power that's being rude to you.
When we're talking outburst, it's very different than you are right now.
Yo, this makes me sad to see. I mean, I have only known these people for what, like 5 minutes at this point, but just from what they have displayed on the show, it seems like these two parents just blame their busy lifestyle, you know, with work and everything, for the reason that they are unable to be good parents to her. And as a result, she has turned into this person that is just angry all the time and lashes out. Like, seriously, this really isn't her fault fully that she is this way. I don't know if she's been diagnosed with anything in the past, but it wouldn't surprise me. And then when you add in this ingredient of her parents being, you know, super bad at parenting, it just makes for a really bad time overall for everyone involved. And I mean, you can see clearly here that she is not proud of being this way, and it's kind of out of her control sometimes.
I wouldn't say blackout, but I do just go off and do whatever that I feel like I need to do whenever I'm angry, because I feel like I do bundle it up.
Yo, to be real though, I feel that, you know, sometimes when you're playing CSGO or something and you swear you hit that shot, but it just didn't hit, you know, you kind of black out and freak out. And I mean, I'm not going to say why I bought 3 mice from Best Buy in the last year, but you can probably guess why. Okay, obviously I'm joking, but for real, I have heard of people like this, and it's kind of scary to realize what your brain can do, and it's almost, you know, like I was saying earlier, entirely out of her control. I'm sure if you gave her the option to be normal or to be this rageaholic, angry, hateful teenager, she would probably not pick the latter, but you know, when it comes down to it, this is just how she's wired, and she needs better parenting to help sort this mess out, and maybe some counseling.
What is it about mom here that tends to trigger that sometimes?
Just not letting me have my space at all.
Okay, that part I don't really buy, because yeah, you need space, but also when you freak out and like go on a rampage in your house, of course your parents, as your parents, are going to want to talk to you and mainly discipline you for that, so you can't be using just that excuse. I mean, think about this. If actual criminals did that, like you just went and robbed a bank and now you're sitting on trial for it, and you just tell the judge, bro, I need my space right now, right? I need to cool down, like, you're triggering me. He's not just gonna let you go for a while. You have to answer for the things you've done. So while a lot of this is on the way that she was raised and other things that might be going on with her, you know, mentally, that she truly can't control, she still does need to have some personal responsibility in this. Hey, so you guys made it pretty far into this video, so real quick, I'm gonna challenge you to like this video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you never miss an upload of mine. And if you can do all of that in the next 5 seconds, I'm gonna reward you with 100 kittens. I mean, it's gonna be super expensive to have all these cats and take care of them, but they're so cute. You just gotta deal with it, all right? Anyways, on with the rest of the video.
So as I said, I brought in some reinforcements to help. Now, Mike Bayer is a very dear friend of mine.
Oh my God, you guys, I don't think we can go one video without having Mike Bayer on. Yes, we get it, Dr. Phil, and he's really good at what he does. We don't need the same intro every single time, bro. Like, it's getting insane. At this point, he should just have him sitting on the side every episode, like a Batman and Robin type thing, since, I mean, that's almost where we're at this point. Anyways, let's just cut to this portion where, you know, Mike's giving her advice.
I think what she needs is to feel like she has control over her own emotions and over what happens when she's starting to get emotional.
Wow, that's a crazy statement right there. We totally weren't able to deduce that information from the entire lead up of this segment. I mean, it's obvious here that she needs to control her emotions, bruh. We're past the point of needing to know that. What we need to know is how she can actually go about changing herself to where she can learn to control this stuff.
Clearly, it's not working to take her phone away in the middle of a heated argument.
Well, at least he's telling the parents they're actual morons at this point. Like, her main thing is she wants to feel like she can talk to her parents and not have her stuff being taken away or punished for, you know, being angry about things. And what do they do when she tells them that? Oh, let's just take her phone away. Still, she shouldn't have it. Like, bruh, if that's the one thing that really sets her off, maybe don't do that, and instead let her keep her phone and sit her down and talk to her like normal parents should. I know that's a super wild idea, and I don't know, maybe just don't treat it like it's doomsday every time she lashes out. Instead, try to remain calm and talk to her like a human being. I really think that these parents would be surprised at how well that's gonna work. So guys, I mean, thankfully I skipped past the part where Dr. Phil draws on his signature incredibly laggy giant drawing tablet on stage. I don't know why that just makes me so annoyed, but it does, so I skipped past that. But basically he asks her if, you know, there's a point where she's kind of getting to this point of about to have a meltdown and freaking out, and then instructs her on how she can recognize that point and then decide from there how to properly deal with those emotions instead of just shutting down and freaking out like we saw that clip where her parents wanted a bite of her dinner or something and she absolutely just spazzed out on them. And I really think after this that the parents will be hopefully more mindful of how they're disciplining their daughter, and hopefully she can see how she is wrong in behaving this way, so that from here on out, you know, they both are going to have a better relationship, because at this point, that house is a very hostile environment for everyone involved, and I mean, it's just going to get worse if they don't do something to take care of it. That's going to do it for my video today of this guest on Dr. Phil, though. I mean, she really just reminded me of myself when I rage at video games. Like, it's so much better to just center yourself, breathe, and try to calm down, but sometimes, you know, you just got to go sicko mode, and that's that. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video, and until then, peace out.